face considerably tougher penalties.
Communities have been targeted repeatedly by shoplifters. Not one-time offenders, but the same individuals coming back over and over.
7-Eleven owner Jawad Harsami knows that all too well. His store has been hit twice by this type of a mob takeover and repeat shoplifters, something we frequently see happening all around LA.
Each incident costs us in stolen goods, broken equipment, staff morale, and personal safety.
It also terrifies customers and can lead to businesses closing down. Prop 36 enforcement, they say, will save victims and breathe life back into the business community.
I care deeply about the city and I'm grateful for what feels like
Back into the business community.
I care deeply about the city.
It's 11:59. The radio's about to start making all the noises I need to listen to.
A fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at taxgathering.com or call 800-975-6464. That's 800-975-6464. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Active portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan, it's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854.
This is what they say. The Bengals think they can actually win their first two games. But they're playing in Philadelphia and in Cleveland. They're going to lose both of those games. They're going to lose both of those games. I'll wait and see.
Personal treatment plan that is tailored to your needs. Don't wait another day. Call 844-94-NERVE. That's 844-94-NERVE. Why keep suffering with the painful symptoms of neuropathy? You deserve to live a pain-free life. Start getting the treatment you need for your neuropathy symptoms. Call today.
I'm Robert. I'm the chairman of First America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
If you need to hire, it seems like like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right
Silver
candidates,
Nico.
set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. And best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now. This exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com.
Is it going to play Benny Hill music?
Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/free and try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. Look, the pay is AAP.
Meet Jack.
American and Pacific Islander Heritage Club. If you're wondering how you can participate in the festivities, visit APASF.org for access to the San Francisco AAPI Heritage Club Celebration Guide. There are over 80 cultural events, including art exhibits, movies, book talks, music, comedy shows, and more. There's something for everyone to enjoy. Check out the Celebration Guide at APASF.org. That's APASF.org. Summer's better with True Green, especially the price this low. For a limited time, get 75% off your first treatment and enjoy your lawn without overspending. With True Green, you get expert care and a plan tailored to fit your lawn's needs. So it looks best while you save big. Let the pros handle the hard work while you enjoy the results, relax more, and keep more money in your pocket. A great lawn has never been this easy or this affordable. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com. Restrictions apply. Injury there. Now the better story is in the losing locker room. When Josh Hart was bloody early in the game, he led the Knicks with 24 points. He did lead briefly. And there was in the first quarter there a bloody gash with blood all over his face. And that was an omen of things to come for the Knicks there. An inadvertent elbow. And he bled like a tomato. So that was part of the story there. The photos went viral. Jalen Brunson had 22, but a performance by Brunson there. He fouled out with 7
This guy?
to go in the game. He was out. So the Knicks do not do the thing they were supposed to do at the time they were supposed to do it. And so they will now have another opportunity. They've got 3 chances to win 1 game. Now they have 2 chances to win 1 game. The Knicks will try to win the series back in Midtown Manhattan, right over Penn Station there on Friday night. If the Celtics win Game 7, we love Game 7. I want a Game 7. I think, can we make that happen? We all think positive vibration. Let's get a Game 7. That would be in Boston on Monday. In Boston on Monday. So let us discuss the question. Why couldn't Jalen Brunson's Knicks close out this series? Why could they not get this done? I've got my observation of this. I've got cocktail, scrub a dub dub, and PSA. And we will combine all of these things together, and we are going to make a dirty water dog, is what we're going to make. A street dirty water dog, and that's what we're going to do. All right, so number 1. I said number 1. Let's start with the obvious that New York did not play with the same mojo that they had been playing with there. They looked, I don't know that I would use the word disheveled, but they were just a little off. I'm not sure why that was. Some Knickerbocker apologists are saying, well, it's the officials, the NBA wants us to go 6, they were actually want to go 7, so we take 7, blah, 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 blah. Jalen Brunson sounded like the Uber driver call we took last hour. Very subdued, restrained. And several other Knicks players were completely frazzled in this game. We'll get to that in a minute. But here's Tom Thibodeau. You'll hear the question and the answer. He's the coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau, on how upsetting this was. Take a listen. Tom is talking about what most disappointed you tonight. We didn't play for 48 minutes. And, mentioned Brunson, who was fine, but needed to be better than that. But the real villain, there was literally nothing redeeming about OG and Adobe. There's nothing redeeming. OG played like he was DOA, not the old gangster, he was DOA. Played like someone spiked his cocktail with elephant tranquilizers. He took 12 shots, he missed 11 of them, shot less than 10%, 8.3% in a closeout game, had 2 assists,
Should I?
turnovers, and 3 fouls.
Should I?
He's had some bad games.
Yeah, what do you think? Should I? It's just lip color. It's just lip color.
Missed 10 of the 14 shots he took. That was a crackball performance by Miguel Bridges. So New York led by 9 in the second quarter.
Nobody said you can't do black lips.
From that point, they were up by 9.
Hey, what do you think?
The game, they were outscored by 35 points, I believe it was, from that point to the end of the game, which I don't think is good. What do I know? I used to be overnight show. I don't think that's good. Maybe it is. Maybe there's some kind of positivity.
What do you think?
Would be, but who knows? Oh, yeah.
I know my show is a thinking man's show.
Well, Boston, without Jason Tatum, other people had to step up as the line goes. Tatum Brown was fine. Derek White was fine. Derek White was trending. He was super
What do you
smooth.
think?
He was a smooth operator with all the three-point shots. He put on a shooting clinic there from behind the arc. It was wonderful. Now that said, for me, it's scrub a dub dub. Luke Cornet was scrub. I had to look this guy up. Who the heck was Luke Cornet?
I don't know, man. I got that $5. I dropped $5.50 for that. That was. I don't know.
This guy is total wackadoodle. Joe Mazzulla was asked about the mentality for the rest of the series. He said 4 hours ago, he said, we had just one win, we had one game, one game, and now we just have to win one game. That is known as the old wine in your bottle. Old wine in your bottle. A fancy way to say, take it one day at a time. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Now, the other quote, which was hilarious, from Joe Mazzulla, it reminded me of a random NFL coach from years ago. Joe Mazzulla was asked about the situation involving Kristaps Porzingis. Now, Porzingis has been there, but hasn't really been there because he got the gobbledygook, and we're not sure what he has been. It can't be that hard. It can't be that difficult because he's playing. I mean, it's not going to kill you, whatever it is. We don't know what it is. It's not contagious, or else he wouldn't be with the team. So we're not sure about that. But Joe Mazzulla, well, I think we have the audience. So this is Joe Mazzulla. Listen to him talk about Kristaps Porzingis and why he wasn't out there and Taylor was.
Something's missing, bro.
Always trusted your core lineup. You don't change like the main lineup anytime you trust your top players. So making the switch going away from KD for the second half was how difficult of a decision has it been kind of maybe evaluating that throughout the series and then making that call tonight? I mean, you could really go down so he has a second game. So I was listening to him and he was having his difficulties with getting the people out there and absolutely would have been able to go on and rely on. But you see a lot of this year changing a lot that halftime is something like that a lot, this year because it just adds a different dimension and he changed some stuff out of his routine. So it's a credit to the guys just buying to give us the best chance to win out there.
The funny part of it was he couldn't breathe. Like they, I don't know if they that, but that's the part that he couldn't breathe. Which reminded me, if you've been with the show a long time, you might remember years ago, the Indianapolis Colts had a coach named Chuck Pagano. And it was a primetime game. Chuck Pagano was coaching the Colts. I forget the name of the quarterback. The quarterback quarterback played but wasn't supposed to play. And so after the game, Pagano said he was literally on his deathbed. This is what the coach said. I'll never forget that. Now you have Joe Mazzulla saying Porzingis couldn't breathe. So I went back and I looked at the clip. I did not see any oxygen. I did not see any oxygen for Porzingis. So if a man can't breathe, you need oxygen. Fortunately, we came report he has not died, despite not being able to breathe. Okay, I found one. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's Chuck Pagano. That's what do we know what year that was? That's got to be old. That's 19. Was that? Wait, like 2014. Wow, man. That's like Carson Wentz. What's that? No. I think it was a Hasselback or something. One of the Hasselback guys. I don't know. I guess look up quarterbacks for the Colts in 2014. It's been 11 years since that soundbite. I still remember it. Wow. Right. Now, final point. So, let's get to the New York side of things. Is this loss by the Knickerbockers, is this loss an anomaly for Tom Thibodeau's, his New York squad, or a sign of pending? So, is this loss an anomaly for New York, or is this a sign of pending doom? Look, I love, absolutely love, Sky is Falling talk radio. I love it. To me, this is a public service announcement. It's a PSA. It's an old school public service announcement from the International Association of Fire Chiefs. Don't play with matches. You're playing with matches. The Knicks are futzing around with matches. And in this case, they're playing with their food. You keep hope alive. You're keeping hope alive. The series has already been handed to New York. You're up 3-1. Tatum goes down. You're up 3-1. So if you look at our audio, we don't have a telescript because we're on camera. But if you look at the audio stream, Game 6 becomes do or die. Game 6 becomes don't poop your pants. And Game 6 becomes a diaper game. You mess that up, and I would refer you to the chart, F around and find out chart. I've got it right up here, F around and find out. But now things are that's one game, it doesn't matter, but it sets the foundation. It sets the foundation, that game. Okay, and even in defeat, like the Knicks, they seem to be fine spirits and all that, they seem to have worked off. There was one moment, I saw this clip making the rounds on the social, at the Garden in Boston, after Jalen Brunson had fouled out, they put him on the Jumbotron and he waved to the crowd. And it was hilarious. Because he's on the scoreboard and somebody took this video from the upper deck, and so you see Brunson sitting on the Knicks bench, but you can see him through the scoreboard, and he's waving at the crowd. It was pretty funny. And they had a watch party in Manhattan, a bunch of Knicks blackballs around there, they were chanting. When they originally chanting, they were going to win, and then they moved to Knicks in 6, with the series now headed back to Madison Square Garden on Friday night. You blow that, and then it's a do or die Game 7 in Boston. And that puts the Knicks on notice. Choking dog notice. Choking dog notice. And despite having some family that like the Knicks, I look at this as an opportunity. If the Knicks can blow this on Friday, how awesome it would be to see Tracy Morgan go out there and give a pep talk to the Knicks before Game 7, and then watch them throw out projectile vomit like Tracy Morgan does in Knicks games all over the court in Game 7. So and there's all the celebrities of Celebrity Row and all that. Man, that would be fun to watch all them cry. Oh, God, that would be cool. Man, would I love that. All right, anyway, this is the Ben and Ballard Show, the light newbie part of the program. You can join us right now at 877-99 on Fox, also on X, @BangMallard. That's @BangMallard. And your comments can and will be used against you in the court of sports talk radio. Coming to play this out, we have Mallard in 3rd degree. We'll have that up the instant trivia. Next hour, the riddle of the day, we'll have Ask Fan. #AskFan. And then an hour 4. do it, and we will do it. Time to mock TNT fans. The pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Chiefs were crazy. Just weren't going to win. But they can. Let's talk it. The moments. It's the NBA playoffs. They do let you play more physical. Your coverage is right here on Fox Sports Radio.
And I am dedicated. I am TNT.
In training, you will reach your best physical self so blood cancer patients can reach theirs. Change your life by joining a marathon, half marathon, triathlon, cycle event, and you'll change the lives of blood cancer patients.
I am committed. I am TNT.
After 600,000 participants and almost $1 billion raised for treatments, TNT has helped the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society make a significant impact in the advancement of blood cancer therapies that save lives every day.
I am making a difference. I am TNT.
Join TNT. Expand your circle of friends to be part of a very special community. Train with world-class trainers and have the chance to be part of the most exciting endurance sports events in the country. Or train on your own schedule with
25.
TNT Flex. Join TNT and fundraise while you train. And take part in getting us all closer to a world without blood cancers.
Join TNT now. Go to teamintraining.org.
You ever go car shopping and just walk back to your old car and say, you know what, you're not so bad. Maybe a new paint job, maybe fix up those dents and dings. New car prices are going crazy now. Interest rates, prices, everything is up. Mako can make your current ride look like new. Paint touch-ups, dent repairs, fresh bumper. It's a little like a car makeover is what it is. And right now, they got the spring specials going. Perfect time to get in. You get that free estimate. Quick turnaround, by the way. Real value. That's what Mako does. And we're keeping our cars longer. So make your current ride feel new again. Before you shell out for something new, make your old look new. Go to Mako.com.
Better than doing nothing.
Look at appointment. You're going to get a free estimate. You're going to love the community-based feel you get with Mako. That's Mako, MAACO.com.
New shirt is still. It's got that new shirt fit. Only a savage will. You know. You will see that I will not obliterate the hole with my neck. I will not obliterate the hole with my neck. How's your neck feel? Have you gotten any results left? Have you felt the buzz? Hey, if anybody's feeling the buzz, let me know in chat. Just say I'm buzzing. My neck is buzzing. You're buzzing, or you're buzzing your neck. You don't comprehend the English? I mean, if I typed it out, are you buzzing your neck? You don't comprehend what that means? To push 25 times to the left and push 25 times to the right. Okay. Zenny62, the vlog report, Oakland, Las Vegas, NFL news. I'm gonna click on Zenny, and you want to see, just, respect artist working, Mr. Zenny, with his AFC East. What is it though? Can't really tell what website this is. He's looking at the schedule. The best time to buy tickets is in the preseason. That's why August 30th is like the free day of the year. You should be having sex on August 30th because that's when they give you free tickets to get in. So you have all that money you save. You can buy some honey packs or Blue Chew. Yeah. You have plenty of time to order some knockoff Viagra before August 30th. And then who do you want to fuck? I'll be calculating who I want to have sex with on the bye week because I'm bi. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. The 49ers have a bye week, and this is the secret to who the 49ers are going to be fucking. Okay. We have the bye week on week 14, and only other three. That means the other three teams that are off is the Giants. I could get some New York Giant pussy. I could get some New England Patriot pussy. Hey, there's a lot of girls up there. Okay. My goal is to have sex with a girl from Carolina on August 30th because because what am I supposed to do? There's no fucking football in my city. You plan ahead. The Steelers are fucked. They're going to be getting fucked on week 5. Okay? They're fucking with Atlanta. They're fucking with Chicago. And they're fucking with Green Bay. None of those people like them. Green Bay is getting fucked on week 5. The Steelers are getting fucked on week 5 by Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay. You want to look at all the big. I hope you don't get breast cancer. You know, like NFL is for people with the working dicks. I'm from Los Angeles. Hey, I'm a Rams channel. I still fuck someone from Jacksonville if I was in London. Okay, you know, you have to plan ahead for who's gonna be there when you're there. The first 49er road game is in Vegas. You know I'm gonna fuck somebody in Vegas, man. Who do you think you're talking to? Every single 49er fan already knows they're getting fucked in Vegas. Okay. Black lipstick would probably help. Shit, I need a radical transformation. Quick, gimmick up. Gimmick up. Gimmick up. Gimmick up. Gimmick up. Gimmick. Okay. How many times do I have to say gimmick before? Give me a cup. Give me a cup. Gimmick. There, I finally figured out what I'm trying to say. That's why I don't like paying a lot of money for the shit can't even understand English. Wake up, give me a cup, give me a cup, give me a cup with some black lipstick. I'm 30 minutes into my show. Slow night.
So we're a couple weeks away from that. It's going to be a fun event in Vancouver.
Now I looked at the Rams preseason. Well, how much of it do you think I remember? It's the Cowboys, the Rams and Cowboys. First game, they play the Chargers. So the second game of the season is Rams and Chargers. Even the Giants play the Jets on week 2 of the preseason. Okay, relax. The Steelers and Eagles are not playing this year. Okay, I forgot to mention that's probably the rarest thing that could potentially happen every year. But the Steelers preseason will be Carolina, Jacksonville, and Tampa Bay. Who else is actually going to remember that? Write that down. Write that down. Unless I'm wrong, let me double check. The Steelers play I'm going to Steelers.com. Not what I want. The Steelers do not play the Eagles. I guess let's be honest. Let's be worth it, damn, and let's say honestly, the Steelers should be playing the Eagles week 1 of the preseason, but they're not because they're chicken shit. They have to have the Bengals come in. Nearly every other in-state rivalry will play a game this year. If you have more than 2 teams in your state, dude, Steelers and you shit-stained Eagle fans, stop not playing each other every year. Because you people need a lot of police and a lot of police stations when you get near each other. We got paddy wagons, we got tasers, we got animal control for when the Steelers and the Eagle fans get near each other. And this year they will not be near each other, except they have the audacity to send the 49ers. My team, my 49ers, my local, we have to go to Vegas on our first road game. We pay enough. We pay enough. Your tickets are worthless. Nobody wants to go to a fucking Steeler game. Okay? Them 49ers, Warriors, and even the Giants. They're good teams. You have trash. It doesn't matter. Except for our hockey team, which is the worst in the league, the quality control and the wins over 500 are non-existent around the continental USA. Except the San Francisco teams consistently are never eliminated. And this year, actually, the back-to-back division games in the first 2 weeks. We go to Seattle. I'm pretty damn sure it's Carolina up at home. And the 49ers could easily be 2-0. And easily be 2-0. You just don't even watch those games because you don't want to watch. You don't want to see you want to think that your team has done something in the last 5 years. Around the world that they haven't done anything. They have the same rosters. Bo Nix and Denver is the freshest. You got Jaden Daniels. Who else is really coming up in the league with the playoff wins? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. Tony, I don't even know who the Cowboys quarterback is. And neither do they. And when they play the Rams, we don't have to worry about Dak. We're playing versus somebody else, guys. Okay, we have a gematria in the comments. I listened to Tony. I mean, if you think you're better at gematria than Tony, go ahead and tell me who's gonna win the NBA Finals. But as of right now, I listen to Tony as my gematrist. And that not gematria, sports effects, no shill tubers, no Jake the asshole. But yeah, gematria says the Bengals win Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. That's what it says. But it's the Bengals, man. That means even though it doesn't matter what you think your numbers say, it's just this has to happen, man. I've never seen a season except maybe the 91 Redskins that were so dominant that when they rolled up against the Broncos, Super Bowl 22, Super Bowl 20, what was that? Right after 25, Super Bowl 26, man. That Super Bowl 26, they had no chance. I mean, I don't want to listen to 4 hours of gematria from Sports Effect or whatever his channel is called. I can listen to Tony. Tony's screaming nonstop. Like, I mean, it's easy to be up to date with the number crunching on Tony. I mean, the question from my audience, if you know who Gematria Sports is, do you know who Tony is? Tony blocks everybody in chat, so nobody's ever chatting in Tony's show. It's his loss. Tony doesn't understand how rigged the Steelers are. Tony's kind of a stupid... Tony's too close to Arizona. Too close to Arizona made Tony stupid. He has to calculate all the Arizona odds. This is a waste of time. But he'll still calculate the Laker odds for me. Yeah, Tony doesn't let people give opinions. That's a good way to say it. Tony's a strong wine drinker, and now I am too. And I don't calculate the numbers, but I have a few of the main ones. And that's San Francisco in 30. According to Logan's Run, Francis gets killed at 30, and it's been 30 years since Francis. He ain't gonna resurrect. This is the last chance for the Francis to resurrect at Levi Stadium. Levi means to levitate. I want to see the 49ers levitate off the ground. They didn't do that last year. I still subscribe to Gematria, and I look at his thumbnails, but really more during the NFL season. I don't watch, like Urinating Tree. I don't subscribe to that Pittsburgh motherfucker. I don't even subscribe to Mr. Beast. Now, technically, I will hit the subscribe on Mr. Beast when the time is right. But right now, everybody's just giving him a sub. So I have tactical patience. I'm being tactical with my subscription. Tony is a Raider fan, except he never really focuses on the Pittsburgh. He thinks Pittsburgh is a clean team. He thinks Pittsburgh, any shill can give it away that they really don't know who's cheating. And the greatest cheaters in NFL history is just all the late hits, every single snap. On a Pittsburgh game, a Pittsburgh guy is hitting somebody after the whistle. That's the bottom line. If you don't watch enough football, you don't know. Vontez Perfect. You're going to cry to me about Vontez Perfect. Well, I got kicked in the head by a black man myself. So now my head's not working, and I have Antonio Brown privileges. But the Eagles play the Bengals, and Joe Burrow tied the Bengals when he was a rookie. And that was not 8 years ago. You're only supposed to play play every 8 years. That's why this is what you call the additional 17th game on the schedule. But no, it's not. This is a preseason game that should have been Pittsburgh versus. It's fucking embarrassing. The Steelers didn't volunteer to play the Eagles. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. To the state of Pennsylvania, there should be a rule that says if you win the Super Bowl, you have to play your in-state rival. That's it. You have to give somebody a chance to say, hey, we're here too. Okay, but you want to be like the 49ers and pretend there's no team in LA. And when there's no team in LA, okay, let's pretend you're a Steeler fan and you don't have any Eagles. There's no Eagles. Just like the 49ers, you'll wait 30 years, you'll have no championship. And then the Rams will come back to California and give California another championship. And the California has 9 championships for all those people who can't count Super Bowls. So we're on the quest for the 10th Super Bowl. If you're really smart, you'll tie that first game. If you're playing a division rival on week 1, there's 7 games on week 1 that are division rivals. That means 7 different divisions. I mean, the guaranteed wins. All you have to do is take a tie. Don't lose on the first week. That's it. That's it. You can play to win all goddamn year. But a lot of teams are just not ready, and they know when they're not ready. Even the 1999 Rams had a week 2 bye. Okay. All they had to do was not lose the first game. I want every game to be a tie. I want to see a tie game, and I want to see that team win the Super Bowl. We're going to change the meta of how we coach the game. You coach the game so you don't lose. You play to make sure you don't lose. As long as you don't lose, you're going to win some of the time, okay? If you tie every game, you're undefeated. A tie is as good as a win, bro. A tie is a win. A tie is a win. And if you stop playing to win, you'll play to tie. The chances to tie are much higher. So it comes down to the tiebreaker. The 49ers could have 2 ties in their first week. Interconference games don't mean anything. If you tie an interconference, what is it? Every different tie is rated separately on the tiebreaker scale. An interconference tie is not worth as much as a conference tie. The Bengals and the Browns play each other the first week. That game's going to be a tie game. Most of the game is going to be 0-0. It's going to be 7-7. It's going to be a tie game. Most of the game. And both teams are going to have the option to play for the tie. And the tie is extremely valuable. A tie actually saves the franchise a lot of money. There was no tie last year. I believe the last tie game was Jets-Eagles in the preseason. Some teams haven't had a tie in 50 years. See, the Patriots probably could have a tie this year because they're trying to impress, do things they've never done. The owners know they've never had a tie. The coach knows they've never had a tie. It's fun to play a gag on the fans. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm just telling you how football works. There's ties coming, bro. I'm not happy unless everybody goes home without a win. And I know that should happen. See, you think somebody's going to go home. No. So we're at 49 minutes. My phone only has like 60 minutes of juice. So I'm sitting at this taco, which has no sauce. I said, I want this taco dry with extra tomato. Now, the Eagles, I called Super Bowl 50. I called their victory over. I was officially on board as an Eagles fan during the last Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl, and I got my win over Tom Brady as a broadcaster. All these other broadcasters, they can dream about watching Tom Brady and running their mouth during the Super Bowl, but I already did it, just like all the other people who already did it. You can't do it anymore. Bro started streaming after Brady left the Patriots. I know a lot of guys who started streaming a little too late. I don't care how many people are here now. I get credit for doing what I did 2017, guys. It was a preseason game that shook the world. The Cowboys came up during the preseason and lost. That was devastating. That was like six years ago. And ever since beating the Cowboys in the preseason, this team has been a monster. And I don't think the Cowboys will they play this year? Maybe. Dallas. There's no San Francisco Dallas game this year, guys. There's no. Let's focus on the games that that aren't happening. Cincinnati, Minnesota, goddamn, I hate that game. It's happening. How much is in my beer? This much beer. I couldn't drink all the beer last night. Whoa. Shit happens like that, man. Pushing buttons on the phone. Insufficient memory leads to overheating. So you think the Bears are going to win on their first game of the season versus Minnesota? Minnesota on the road in Chicago? Yeah, the Bears should win that. I lean every team. I lean the home team, always. So the Bengals should lose at Cleveland, and even the 49ers should have a chance to tie in Seattle. You see where I'm leading? Week 2, San Francisco versus Arizona, right? No, it's wait. At New Orleans, Arizona, week 3. San Francisco has to go down to the Superdome, week 2. Play a real healthy Saints team, I guess. The Saints lost in the preseason last year up here. Maybe let the 49ers think they're bigger than the Pope. It comes down to the religious call. Are you a woman hater? You should live in San Francisco. If you just want if you want to join a real religion, don't come here. Backyard wrestling is the best Sabu game. There, I said it. I'm going to cut the show off in 5 minutes. Let me.
He pointed to Mike Tomlin's track record of training receivers and it working out better for the Steelers. And you think he's right with this one? Well, here's the way I'll say it. The argument is addition by subtraction, right? Upside down, it shouldn't work that way. Drew Pickens is a talented player, and you just look at the trade, it's lopsided for Dallas. But this is an erratic person. This is somebody who does not show up every game, and got a lot of blockers on his resume. The way I look at it, the Steelers will be fine. Aaron Rodgers will be there. They'll be about where they always are in Pittsburgh. I don't think they'll be better. They'll be about where they have been.
Let's wrap it up, guys. Let's see you next time.
That's
Bring me your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Yada yada.
that reaching the Super Bowl is definitely obtainable. And you think Tampa Bay has improved enough to take the next step this season? Pretty sure.